Hey y'all, this is the full recipe to my Chipotle steak pasta meal with some peppers in there. When I tell y'all this meal was bussin', like these is one of my go-to meals for when I'm meal prepping for when I want to lose weight. So here y'all see me working on chopping up some peppers. I have yellow peppers, red peppers, and orange peppers. So I started off by chopping them up, put them in a bowl just to get it ready. It's a lot of prepping to do for 5 meals, so I try to just do them all in one day so I ain't got to cook for the rest of the week. For the sauce, I used almond milk, some cream cheese, low-fat cream cheese. Had to throw some minced garlic in there, but you can also use fresh garlic too. Me, sometimes I'm just lazy. I just want to use what I have. I had this Chipotle marinade from Wegmans that I love. I always use this for my Chipotle anything. Put a little bit of some Parmesan cheese up in there. Y'all know I like my Mike's hot honey, so I had to put some of that in there. Put some Himalayan pink salt up in there. Then I went ahead, put the lid on, and let it blend, baby. When I tell y'all this sauce tastes so good, like it is truly bussin'. And then for the steak, I put salt in it, I rubbed it in, and then I let it marinate overnight. And then as y'all can see here, this is me seasoning it after having it overnight. So y'all know my staples, if y'all been following me, onion powder and garlic powder are a must. I just love the flavors. Smoked paprika, I always got to hit it with that too. Came in with the pepper, came in with the salt. Not the salt, my fault. We already salt brimmed it overnight, so I ain't use salt again. But hit it with the Chipotle marinade. Then I flipped the steak over so I could season the other side with the same ones, because the steak is big that I got from Wegmans. I should have low-key cut it in half. But I honestly be lazy when I'm doing my meal prep, because I just be thinking like, yo, I can't wait to get this over so I can chill and not have to make no food for the next 5 days. So yeah, I'm just, flipping it on the other side, rubbing all that seasoning in. And then I just grabbed the cilantro. Your girl was too lazy to get the knife and the cutting board out and chop it, so I just used my hands to rip it up. And then I put some lime on it, on the front and on the back. Boom, it was ready to go. Then I got my protein penne pasta ready. Put it in there, let it boil. And then I added the sauce to the pasta. Went back to the peppers, let them cook on the stove. Mixed the pasta up back and forth. Put the peppers back into a bowl so it's easier for me to serve as I go ahead and prep my other stuff. I was putting more of the sauce into my clients' meals that I made for them for the week. Then after that, topped it back off. Shook it all up so all the sauce can get mixed with the pasta, the peppers, and the steak. So the meal was bussin'. Meal was good. I know they liked it. Then I went back, had to grab the steak, put that thing on the cast iron skillet. Again, I should have cut this in half, but I was too lazy. That's why y'all gonna see when I cut it up, like it was still kind of a little too raw to my liking, so I ended up putting it back on the stove to cook a little bit more. Yeah, after that I went ahead, the pasta looked like it's done, so I put the pasta in my to-go boxes. Then after that, steak looked like, it might be ready to go. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Took it off, put the next one on there, got it nice and ready. Bow. I'm trying to focus so hard. Put it on the cast iron skillet. But then when I cut into this steak right here, I believe it was a little too raw. I ended up putting it back on the cast iron skillet. So yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that need to cook longer. So y'all see I put the little strips back on with the other steak that I had in there. And then once I, felt like it may have been done, put it back on there. Let it sit a little bit so the juices could accumulate while I put the peppers in there. And then I cut it up and I'm like, okay, bet this look like it's a little bit better for me. Some of them, as you can see, I put back in there. Had to let it cook for a little bit longer. Cut up the last one, then I said, bet, it's finally ready to plate. So I went ahead, I'm an even Stevens type of person. Made sure I had enough steak for each meal because I'm fat. Like, I like to eat. If one looking bigger than the other, I'm gonna be a little salty, y'all. But that's it. That's pretty much all that I did. And the meals are so good. It's about 550 to 650 calories per bowl. It is very filling to the point that I actually split the bowl in half and stretched it for 2 weeks because I was like, I'm actually really full just off of what I ate for lunch. So I really think y'all gonna like and enjoy this meal. So go ahead and drop comments below and let me know how they go for y'all. But again, these is one of my favorite meals to make for meal prepping. Real easy, real simple, and it tastes delicious.